Hey VC, this is Luke with Hot Wax and Cool Vinyl. Welcome back. Unless this is the first time you're coming to my channel, then simply welcome. This week's vinyl grabs. Was able to get a stack of albums this week. Some that I had purchased and ordered and arrived this week, and some that I was able to get at a couple of estate sales that my wife and I went to this week. But first, I wanted to start off with something that has absolutely nothing to do with music, but I just thought it was really cool. I bought this on eBay a while back. Now, some of you who've seen my channel a few times know that aside from records, there's other things I like to collect, and one of them is New York World's Fair stuff, both 1939 and 1964. So I bought this off eBay. This is a Navy Day, Child Salutes Navy Day at the World's Fair on October 27th of 1938. It's great graphics, and it's a full menu, and you get a kick at some of those prices, but also just some of the standard fare that was food for the times, and it's things like sardine sandwiches for 15 cents, tomato and bacon for 30 cents, cream cheese and olive is 20 cents. Complete lunches were fresh vegetables, mashed potatoes, and coleslaw, 45 cents. Complete dinners, a roast young turkey with special dressing, giblet gravy, cranberry jelly, buttered squash, and candied sweet potatoes. That cost 85 cents. They had a complete dinner, cost 75 cents, and it was fresh vegetable soup, chilled orange cup, navy bean soup. You had your choice of pork tenderloin with tomato sauce. You got green peppers. Green pepper ring and cottage cheese salad. Just really cool, and I just love the artwork. And also it says Child's Daiquiri Cocktail, born in Cuba, raised in Child's, 35 cents, and you got Bacardi, rum, fresh lime juice, and sugar. Just really great artwork, just really cool. I loved it, so I wanted to share that with everyone. So that was just a small aside. So on to the record. So today, I was at an estate sale, like I said, and I picked up a few things. I only got one album at this one estate sale, and I picked up a few more at a yard sale. But the one I got at the estate sale was Dusty Springfield, Stay a While, and this is the mono. And I love Dusty Springfield. I think she's just amazing. Such a deep, throaty voice. And I played this, cleaned it, played it, plays really well. So got this today. Also picked up today a sealed copy of Ironweed, Your World of Tomorrow. I don't know whether this is the blue and white splatter or the multicolored splatter vinyl. It doesn't say anything, and it's sealed, so I don't know. But when I open it, I'll let you guys know. Also today at this yard sale that I picked up both Ironweed, I also picked up this Tour de Force, which is a double jazz LP. This is 1982. This consists of Al Cohen, Scott Hamilton, Buddy Tate, Cal Collins, Jake Hanna, Bob Mays, and Dave McKenna. I didn't really know much about it, but he was basically not giving them away, but close enough to giving them away. And this was really in excellent condition. Both the album itself and the vinyl. The album is a gatefold, 2-record set. Little bit of ring wear on the inside, but nothing that a little bit of rub down with some microfiber will take care of that right away. And the records, like I said, it's a 2-record set. Vinyl's in very, very, very good condition as well. Played it. Looks like if it was played, it was barely played at all. So, I mean, I was very pleased to pick this up. as well. So, and I love MoFi sleeves, but man, they're a pain in the ass sometimes, aren't they? So, there we go. Got this as well. This was really a pleasant surprise with regards to value. This is the Safaris. It ain't me, babe. And what's cool about this is that it is a white label promo. You know what? I'll take it out. And I play tested this. This is really sounds fantastic. But what I was really surprised at was the price. It turns out that this is a pretty rare record, and Discogs has just a few copies available, and it was pretty expensive, which really surprised me because I love surf guitar, and I don't think I've ever seen. I can't remember a surf guitar record being average pricing in the 50s. That's just not something I'm at all used to and was very surprised by. On the turntable now is another record I picked up again. This is at the yard sale today. This is Cannonball Adderley's the Cannonball Adderley Quintet. It features his brother Nate on trumpet, and this unfortunately the album cover is completely split. The only thing holding it together is the lower seam. The other seams are completely split. But it's on Riverside, it's the mono, and it's played pretty well. I mean, you know, the cover was pretty torn up, but the record plays well, so I was very pleased about that. This came in the mail this week. This is, for those of you who missed one of the videos I did a couple of weeks back, in December, or maybe it was in November, I found an eBay seller who up in Niagara Falls, and this seller only sells new stuff, and he's really competitively priced on jazz. It's called Discount Vinyl, I believe it is, and I picked this one up. This was $13.99 with free shipping. This Sonny Rollins Saxophone Colossus. This is a French press. It's really very nicely done. Nice heavy stock cover. This is, if you saw the Chet Baker and the Art Peppers, same guy. This is also on Jazz Images Records. This is with Tommy Flanagan, Doug Watkins, and Max Roach. Again, as I mentioned, it is a gatefold. It is really heavy stock. Great photography work. If you happen to be like me, who likes, you know, black and white photography, you will love these covers. Almost all of them feature black and white photographs of the artist, and it's just really nice. The album itself is on 180 gram vinyl. Great label, very simple label, very clean. And I just find it to be a great, you know, I know some people put these down, but as a few of the VC members mentioned, hey, look, Jazz Images does a good job with their records as far as I'm concerned. Most of them are either French or Euro pressings, but I've not been disappointed with any of the purchases I've made yet. You know, so take that for what it's worth. Earlier this week, I happened to stop by one of my local thrift stores and was very fortunate. I had some great finds. This was one of them. This is After School Sessions with Chuck Berry. Now this is Chess 1426, cover and record both. Well, the cover is as new. I have to be honest with you. I just, you know, this just really very well laid out. And the record plays with very little noise. There's some superficial scuffing. But that's it. I mean, other than that, this thing plays fantastic. As I said, the cover is crisp, it's tight. The gloss is really still strong. There's a little bit of wear on the back, but even the back, I mean, you know, you've got just a little bit up here, just the beginnings of some ring wear, but the spine is tight. The corners are crisp. I mean, really very, very, very lucky to grab these records at my local thrift store. And this was one, there was two Chuck Berry albums that I discovered, and I completely missed the inner sleeve. Also, Kraftwerks. This was great. I had a sealed copy of this years ago, and I sold it, and I've been kicking myself in the backside ever since. And I, again, just happened to be there, and I ran across this copy of Kraftwerk. Played it, sounds good, record's strong. You know, decent gloss on the vinyl. The cover's not in the best conditions. There is a little bit of, there's some writing on it and a few other odds and ends. But otherwise, great record, and was very, very pleased. And finishing up with the other Chuck Berry album, which was Chuck Berry's Golden Hits. It's a greatest compilation, or one of them. And this is on Mercury, as opposed to the Chess label. And again, it played very well, and it just really, the cover again, you know, as new. I mean, the heavy gloss, nice sheen. Corners are really tight. This thing looks like it was just in the shrink up until like when I bought it. So yeah, I was very pleased to buy those. So that's it for this week. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please don't, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think that these are good buys, terrible buys, just want to say hi, go ahead, by all means. If you like my channel, please subscribe. Click the link below to subscribe. Hopefully everyone's going to have a great week. We're going into the final week of February. So we're right in the middle of the dead of winter. Out here on Long Island, it's been really warm, surprisingly so. Today was in the 50s, which was, not unheard of, but close to unheard of for the island. Hopefully you're having a good, smooth winter where you are, and everything is going along well, and you're finding all kinds of great albums to share with the VC. For the time being, have a great week all. Always fun. Speak to you soon. Cheers.